Shadadonia. How you living, baby? How you living? Are we live? Did it go live? I hope it did. But welcome to PHILO. We're going to get into it here in a little bit. Another crazy day, man. Good PPI. The market ignored it once again. Everybody is too caught up in the fear. You had Putin peace comments, Trump Putin peace comments. Trump is still talking now, but we faded it. NASDAQ down 2%. It's very subtle, but you're getting that reaction, and we still have the other half of the day and a little bit more data tomorrow, but yeah, it's kind of BS, and we're going to talk about that after the PHILO. Remind me about the consumer sentiment, because that's your only data tomorrow, and we could talk about what that is going to mean. What's VECO? Yo, VECO, big drop, $1. PHILO time. Yes, amen, baby. So thank you all for being here. I'm glad that you guys are members and could be here. I hope you know how PHILO is going to work, but let me put out, let's give it a second. Let me go to the bathroom. I don't know if we're going to start right away, but I think we might be able to soon. So, yeah, we'll see. But BRB.
Vivek Arya is senior semi-analyst at B of A. He's the #1 semi-analyst per Extel. And Vivek, it's good to have you here. Why do you think the market is responding so positively to this appointment?
Thanks, Kelly. We think this is a very smart move by Intel's board. We think Lip-Bu brings a very fresh outsider's perspective to the company. There's a lot of challenges ahead of them in trying to design the right strategy for their manufacturing group, for their product pipeline. You know, there still is no AI pipeline for the company. The manufacturing side is behind. But we think what Lip-Bu brings to the table is a very kind of breadth of expertise around the design side, right? He has worked well with foundries. He was at Cadence Design Systems, so he knows how to work with external tools at Cadence. He did a lot of restructuring. So I think he brings the right level of experience, knowledge, respect, and relationships across the supply chain. But we do think, you know, turnarounds don't happen overnight. It takes a while for really managing something that is so asset heavy. So we just think it's a matter of time, but this is a very strong move by Intel's board.
Does it signal to you that it would put an end to talk about a split up, talk about TSMC and maybe Broadcom getting involved? Could it accelerate that discussion?
Right. We actually think it could accelerate that discussion. You know, yesterday when Intel's board put out the statement, they said that they really want to have a very strong foundry business and a very strong product business. So in their minds, from what was evident in that press release, they're already thinking about the company in two different parts. You know, today, a lot of the challenges that Intel faces is on the manufacturing side, which is behind, you know, doesn't really have the scale to compete with Taiwan Semiconductor. So they need to find a way, is some kind of financial structure that helps to provide some viability to that part of the business. And we do think it's very important for Intel to be a very strong, viable manufacturing entity, not just for the sake of the US, but for the global industry, right? So this way we have diversity of supply. But once they are able to sort of ring fence the manufacturing issues, Intel's fabless business, right, is actually quite decent. They have a good incumbency in enterprise PCs and servers. It's not a super high growth business, but we do think that part of the business will then have fewer problems to worry about, and I think has a short of a turnaround.
So for people who might want to jump into this, your price target's still only at 26. That's not a lot of upside. And while we have you on a day like this, Vivek, with all, you know, tech stocks and chip stocks under pressure, where do you think people could capture the biggest upside right now?
All right, man.
Sure.
It's like doing the whole, but remember the prices I told you, 5509.
Worry about the 3 Ps, right? There is
so you're
profits,
2 points off of it.
There is policy. When it comes to profits, the profitability of the semiconductor industry is exceptionally strong, right? We know that certain end markets like industrial, automotive are just coming out of the downturn. But when it comes to names exposed to the AI side, they are exceptionally strong. Names exposed to semi-cap equipment are exceptionally strong. So I think the profit side is taken care of. The positioning side, in hindsight, was a little heavy. You know, the SOX index was trading at 30 times forward PE. Now it's closer to 20, 21 times. So I think a lot of that froth has has come out. The policy side, that third P, that is where I think there still continues to be uncertainty. But where we really see opportunity, I think, NVIDIA, first and foremost, you have a stock trading at less than 20 times forward earnings, growing earnings over 30 to 40% a year, the GPU technology conference next week. So I think that's a really strong name. Broadcom, Marvell, Lam Research, Analog Devices. I think a number of interesting high quality names to be looking at in this downturn. And as the policy side starts to stabilize, we think these are the names that investors could come back to.
Very interesting. There's a look at all those names you just mentioned. Vivek, thanks for joining us. Good to see you today.
Thank you.
Vivek Arya with BofA. Sticking with tech, Apple having its worst week in 5 years, down 12%, and one of the worst names again in the NASDAQ 100 since Monday. It's also tracking for its worst month since 2019 and has posted only one positive trading day in March so far.
That's crazy, actually. That's crazy. Ah, man. Man, oh, man. Man, oh man, Chatadonia. What a day. Oh, my goodness. What's up, man? How you living? Are you guys good? I hope so, man. I hope you are. That's it. You get to make it good. You know that. Choices, decisions. Oh, beautiful thing in life. Oh, man. So I think we might have to. I think we should do it. I have a call I bought at the bottom. So I still think I'm going to buy another one if we flush again. But, yeah, it's PHILO time, so. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for PHILO. The last 2 days were intense. I hope you enjoyed it, man. And I'm glad, bro. And let me give you the intro before I start, going off, man, because I'm excited. And I'm very proud of some of you. And I do have a message for some of you who are here. And maybe if you watch the recap. But PHILO, what we're doing now is we're going to talk about life. I'm going to read a book. It's going to be a different book today. I'm going to mix it up. Pershing offers 2.7 Universal Music stake in placement. Check Universal, WMG, I believe. Again, Pershing, that's Bill Ackman. But it's very simple, man. Not everybody could handle it. Lately, if people can't handle it, I just go to my own corner. And I find those who can handle it. It's very simple. I might say stuff about God, Jesus, whatever it may be, but that's because I want to, and I have the right to. And you all paid to be here, meaning you want to be here at this moment. So all I ask is that you stay focused. And if you think I'm trying to push something on you, at this point, that's absolutely batshit insane. Because you just paid money to come in here. So you technically are forcing whatever on me, if you really think about it. So that's cool and all. And I'm just saying, because if you want to hear the PHILO and you want to benefit off of it, stay engaged. That's fine. If you don't and you think it's foo-foo nonsense, more power to you, brother. I don't mind. But I do mind getting distracting. You know what I'm saying? And we have a good workflow in here, so it's very simple during PHILO. I could read and do things at the same time, like watching us going down. And all you got to do, if you want to focus on stocks, only post stocks. If you want to focus on PHILO, post the PHILO, and we'll go from there. That way, we could work together. We could go back and forth, share info. If something big happens, I'll stop, and we'll get into the verification. So does that sound good? I think it's good for workflow, and I think everybody ends up liking it when it's all said and done. So I think that would be a nice thing, and I'd be excited for that. So you are going lower, low ticker. That's crazy. Again, VIX, I think even Bitcoin's selling off right now. Take a double check real quick. Again, Canada was the weird one today. 55112, again, 5509 to 5507. I think that's where this ends. And if it doesn't, you're going to flush 50 points. So that's why I was telling you you'll get blown out. Very simple. If you don't hold the 5500s and you just hit another low right there, I believe we're going to go to 54, 55. ACN Skrelly short. Accenture at the low? Well, good luck, Martin. He's a smart guy. I don't trust him, but he's intellectual. You treat it like spirituality over religion. I mean, yes and no. I mean, make no mistake. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe Jesus Christ died on the cross for my sins. That's all I believe in. I believe in Jesus. So there's no horoscope. There's no this. You all have a spirit, and I believe that. But I don't care if you believe it. You know, I care about people's souls, and if you're there, I would love to. I'm here for you, man. But I don't take it upon myself. I'm not trying to force anything. So it's very simple, but I know my belief, and I don't think it should be weird to talk about it, to be honest. And it's sad people have made it like that. So whatever you get out of it, I do believe this. I believe in principle as well. So this is the thing where my homies, I don't care if you like Jesus or not, you got to realize this. I believe this is something true of the world. God respects principles, not people. Have you ever heard that? So I believe in principles as well. That's why I feel PHILO, you don't have to connect on a spiritual level with some of the things that I say, but I really believe there is practical principles that if you just operate under them as a human, I think the world, that it'll bring good to you rather than bad. Very simply. Because you follow the right principles. It doesn't matter who you are, what you believe, what you look like, where you're from, what you speak. None of that matters. It's a principle. That's what I was saying the other day. You know, if you're nice in certain places, you'll get certain reactions, and vice versa. It's just you respect the principle, it will respect you. Okay, still going lower. I'm down 8% on that last call, but here is this spot, my friends. 5509. 2 more points will be the last one. You might get an overshoot and try to test 5,500, but yeah, and look, VIX is lower. I know it's green, but you guys got to realize you're hitting a danger zone, and the VIX is down 20% from 3 days ago. The video is holding great. I like that. That's a good sign. Yeah, VIX is now back at the range you don't want. Well, this is one of your levels if you really want it, or you wait till 5507. My plays are only down 5% from 5519. Just watching the overall VIX, VIX, money sign. Putin, heavy conditions on Trump ceasefire plan. Politico. Yeah, TLT, that one's great. We should have hit that. I whiffed. All right, we'll just see until it stops. So I'm waiting for the levels, but in the meantime, before I read, since I'm going to be staring at my screen, I'm going to just give you guys a thought of mine, because somebody reached out to me, man, and I was so happy, you know? Like, one of you was just telling me your story. I didn't respond to the email yet, so I hope you're here. But I want to say this message to everybody, because they were like, man, I've been saving for a house. Everyone told me I'll never be able to get one. And they said they've been working jobs, you know, just grinding, living in a pretty tough situation. And they're like, I believe it, and I'm doing it. And they were asking me on some guidance. So I'm going to put you in touch with it, and I hope you're here. But at the end of the day, I need you all to realize this. Okay, hold on. 5509 again. It looked more aggressive on SPY. There it is, 5508. 8 more points. Yeah, those NVIDIAs are holding up, ironically enough. That's actually crazy. But yeah, the SPY play down 20 now. Because again, all we have is those cheap ones from earlier. Remember, I had that call and I sold out at break even. So yeah, we had those cheap ones that came down for tomorrow. But not bad. Again, I flipped everything else. Oh, is that it? Hold on. 5508. No, it's not big enough. But if it does, if this goes vertical, that might be it. But yeah, here's the deal, guys. When it comes to this house thing, I'm so proud of you guys. And if you are the type to do that, like I just read that email, bro, and all I'm like is, dude, you're going to have good things. It's the type of person. Those of you who are willing to go day by day, sacrifice, save, plan for the future. Dude, you don't get it. This is what I'm saying. You're going to get that house no matter what. Do you understand me? Like, for real, bro. If you are actually willing to, you're like, I'm going to work. I'm going to even stick at a job just because I know it'll help me get a W-2. I'm going to save. I'm going to make decisions to get me more income and save. And you're going to get a house. You are the type of person. And this is what I need you need to know this. Stick with it no matter what, because it doesn't matter if it's 1 year, 5 year, 10. That type of person will always get the house. Does that make sense? So don't even be concerned with the timing, but yes, having a W-2 will help you. Having a job for the loan will help you. Saving will help you. All of those things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do, but time is a bitch. Right? And every day feels slow and fast, especially if you're sacrificing. Because I know what it's like saying no for years to things, right? And that's hard. But the resiliency, you'll realize you've gone through so much and you still keep chugging along. You know what I'm saying? So when it's all said and done, don't worry. Keep doing what you're doing. Yes, the job will help you. It's going to make the house a lot easier to get. But it's you. It's the person who's I'm just telling you, anybody I've ever met, the moment they get that light bulb in their head and they flip the switch and they're like, yeah, I'm getting a house. Not because the situation tells them to, but because they have made up their mind. Are you following me? There's a huge difference. That's what I was hoping yesterday's PHILO, the last 2 days. I need this out of some of you. That's why I'm saying stop the games. Stop the cute shit. Stop trying to find a way around this. You need in your mind to imprint a belief. That's what I'm trying to push on you. You guys who think I'm trying to get you to go repent. You think I'm trying to get you to stop doing. I just want you to have a belief of you will get a house. That's it. That's all you need. Because I'm telling you, once you put that in your head, and it is not, it's this idea. It's not like, oh, that the situation says I'll get a house. The job says I'll get a house. The Donald Trump says I'll get a house. No. There's a difference in the man who says, I'm going to go and do this. This is now my goal. Whether it's 1 year, 10 year, 20 year, I don't care. Because anybody I've ever met who has made this decision, they will end up getting a house. Always. Because now, whatever the environment is, you're going to move that around to get to the house. Whatever the job is, you're going to tolerate and deal with it to get to the house. Whatever you got to buy and not buy, you're going to deal with that to get to the house. Do you see what I'm saying? Now the house is the end. It's not the means. Now it's not, oh, well, it's expensive. Oh, my job. Oh, this. Oh, yeah. Oh, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? The voice crack gets you every time. I know it's cute, but you're banned now forever. So thank you for 4 years, but start over. Good work. Especially during PHILO. You see? But point is, I really hope you guys get this. Make your decision. Make up your mind. Do not be influenced, but it doesn't matter what the influence is, man. For real, the guy who says, yes, this is it. This is what I'm doing. And that's why I got so excited, because I read some of your guys' emails, and I read that email yesterday, and I was like, dude, I was just so excited for you. But I know it's tough, and I know it's going to be hard, but I was just like, dude, it doesn't matter, because I'm like, if you already did that for a year, this is what I said in the PHILO. This is what C.S. Lewis, bro. You guys got to realize, well, the more you say no, and the more you have a goal and you stick with it and you go through the things that should have changed your mind, do you realize how strong you get? I don't know if y'all, I'm not playing with you. I'm just saying, those of you who can live in a tough scenario for a year to save money, bro, it's going to be harder to slow you down. You could do it for 2 years. You are able to handle this. It's like, bro, it's going to be harder to tempt you to go back. It's going to be harder to get you to trade. Again, you become more resistant. And that's what I was saying, bro. Keep it up. And if y'all have that in your head and you're already willing, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying you're not going to make sacrifices. I'm just saying it's worth it. I'm just saying if you are the type who is willing to do that and that goal is worthy and it's set, my man, it's there. That's money. So I hope you feel me, Chatadonia. But that being said, what we are going to be reading today, it is C.S. Lewis. We're going back to C.S. Lewis and chapter 25. I'm skipping ahead. Oh, wow. Broke. Hold on. 5507. That's your final point. Literally 550 on the SPY. Who would have thunk it? Trump's Medicare nominee Oz finances were reviewed and found to be in compliance with law. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, this is the last one. I'm going to make a play here, but if this don't hold, we're getting washed. I'll give it a couple seconds, maybe a couple minutes. Maybe we just hit 5,500. Yeah, don't get overwhelmed. Only the devil will overwhelm you. You see what I'm saying? So don't put too much on your plate. We'll just go little by little. And that's what I'm saying. If your head's in the right place, you're making the right steps. They don't have to be big. They just keep going in the right direction. That's all. That's why I'm saying I ain't even trying to pressure nobody. Y'all ain't even, there's no rush. You don't need to force anything. You're not behind. But you do have to make sure you're going in the right direction. Yeah, bonds are getting more fearful here. I don't even know, bro. Because I don't even know if you're going to get... I think you might just have to hit 55. Because the bonds are not stopping at all. Iran confirms response to Trump letter still being evaluated. Yeah, 5-5 bond fear kicked in from here. Remember that one right here. Every single one of these drops right there. Crazy. Yeah, bigger drop. All right, let me see. Dude, the NVIDIAs are only down 15%. That was my other call play, so my SPY got worked more. Now I'm down 15 on that, on the SPY. But look, individuals were better today. So again, I hit a couple of the SPYs, very small. I'm holding one I'm down on, but the NVIDIA, bro, that play moved 10 cents a contract for $100. Like, it's not a lot at all. But the SPY plays now are moving a lot more. Okay, get ready. 5504. I think we shoot at 55. But it already broke my level. I think it's going to stop. But if I'm wrong, it's going to go 50 points lower. I'm very well aware of that. I hope you are too. Which one is that? Damn it, I missed that. Fuck. Okay, be careful. Wait till we need another red. Because you don't want to buy it. If you guys notice it's in the red, and then you notice the contract jump even though it's red, You got to be careful because if you buy, you might be buying the little premium move, and that's how you get a terrible fill. So I had one right there. It was at like 194, and then right as I was about to execute, went up to 199. So I said, no, because that's 5 cents, 5% right there, low key. This bar card, get ready though. Like I'm saying, I already struck on one of. I like it. I'm buying a call. I don't care. Like I'm saying, it's risky though, because if I'm wrong, you're gonna get flushed heavy. But either way, I think we get 5,500. This is what I already thought was worst case scenario, and then yeah, that's it. And then quick little flips. The Nvidias are better. Honestly, my Nvidias are down 10% in all of this. I bought them like here, dude. That's why I'm saying like the market kind of nuts. We are in a correction. You're back to S&P down 10. So you are literally in correction. Doge proposes cutting IRS workforce by 20%. Oh, I forgot about my Tesla. That one down 18%. Not bad though, considering. But yeah, I like individuals because just like yesterday, if I make this SPY and I'm wrong, I literally lose 40% if you have really weird premium. So I don't know. Those have been a little bit better. Okay, 5. Come on, go down a little bit more. Just get us a quick death candle and let's end this shit. Come on. NASDAQ down 400, less than 6% away from our first bear market since 2022. Still 5505. Bonds are running. I think, do you have the Microsoft call too? My plan is dump the Microsoft put, and then we hold the call. The problem is that the put has another week, but it's 30% now in a big amount. So I like it because it's already moving more than the call is down, but then the call still has a little bit more. Honestly, let's run it. I'm out of the put. I got out of the Microsoft put. Let's take the 30. I'm down. I think you have more upside than downside at this point. Well, there's your bounce. You didn't make money. You don't know what to say. So, Carlos, I'm going to ban you. That's your only message of the day. And I'm not mad. I made money today. But I don't know. Like, you guys try to control the ego shit. But those comments, I don't know why you guys do that to each other. You know, don't make anybody feel bad. I make people feel bad when they come at me trying to feel, you know what I'm saying? But you don't need to add someone that pressure in the market when this market is already very difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's just odd. That's why I'm not going to be supportive of those comments. I hope you all understand. I think some of you appreciate it. Just be humble, my friends. Be humble. Okay, that was a little bounce, but that wasn't good enough, G. Look at that. That's tiny. That's nothing. Be careful. I don't like that movement because that still gets you the bouncy ball going lower. Bonds are coming down, but yeah, I think it needs to like go vertical. Oh, 2018 was crazy, bro. I still think 2018 doesn't even parallel this. Bro, those Teslas are almost break even. Yeah, my calls are only 5% down now. Stupid, dude. I like the individuals way better. Even the SPY one, but my Nvidias are green. I'm literally green on my call. Yeah. Literally. Crazy. 2018 was wild and people were just unprepared. That's your bounce probably. So again, you got within, 3 points of my low level, but I still don't trust it. You need more. Let's give it like 20 minutes. It might turn into that. But again, those levels guided you. Like I told you, I'm buying that shit no matter what. I actually didn't average down because I was like, wait, all my other ones are holding. But yeah, I think, like I'm saying, that info, timing, the logic, it could be there. But then again, this isn't easy. And that's why I'm telling you, just don't trust it, because I'm even doubting it to a degree. So we'll see. But for the most part, if we are going to get a bounce, I mean, I do think we've already moved a lot today. But then again, nothing has to listen to that. Yeah, I've double dipped on Intel twice today. All cheap, but yeah, we just got to see. Okay, you're moving up a little bit more now. Again, my calls are break even on one of the SPY play. No, the 5%. They're tweaking. But Tesla and NVIDIA green. That's crazy. Oh, Baba too. All right. Well, that being said, Chatadonia, we'll see. We'll stop if we get back into the lows, so I can, because I thought I was going to make a play right there. But it's tricky, bro. Don't let them lure you in for 10 points. You know what I'm saying? But just keep an idea. My Tesla play is green, not the stock, brothers, not the stock. Anyways, today, C.S. Lewis, we're going to read Screwtape letters. I skipped ahead because, remember, we left off. He was talking a lot about, men and women and partners and all of that, right? And I think it's important. I'm kind of done talking about it. I don't know if that's what I want to talk about. And I do think it's important. So if you really are interested, I would encourage you to read through chapter 17 all the way to like 24, because it is important. But like, again, I just genuinely, I think I have found a good woman in my life, but I had to learn through a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I've noticed with people, you either got to value it or not. Because some of you are still in your stage where a pretty face can manipulate you out of anything. True or false? And listen, bud, I've been there. But you just got to be ready to finally be like, yeah. But that's like you, man. You got to figure that out. So C.S. Lewis was talking about it a lot. And then he gets into something. And I really, really, really like this topic. Okay, I really like this topic. It might get a little confusing, but I'll just tell it to you as it is, my friend. Do you guys realize the way that life works? It's very linear, or it's very successive. Like you're born, and then you live your life, and then you go to the next thing. Is that fair to say? You're a baby, an infant, and then you're a toddler, then you move into like a little kid, then middle school, then high school, then college, then adult. And then you start losing your hairline. And then you become middle-aged. And then you're like borderline getting old. And then now you qualify for a reverse mortgage. You see what I'm saying? One thing, that's how life is. None of you has a life that's different than that. That's crazy if you think about it. It's universal. Everybody in here, that's how we view life. Because that's just how we are subject to it. That's why eternity is a weird concept. Think about it. Your whole life is all linear. From birth till death. So if I told you eternity, no time, place, up, down, left, right, it doesn't make sense. Like what? What do you mean? God is in the forward and the past at the same time. That don't make sense to a human. Do you see why? I hope it does. Because you should naturally, like, what do you mean, God? If I have only seen a life of linear, how can I accept something is a toddler and a reverse mortgage at the same time. Doesn't make any sense. But I don't know if you blame God or if we should blame the way our lives are, because it's linear. So, long story short, Chad, that way that life is structured, do you realize that we literally need change? Based on that, your body, your life, desires change whether you realize it or not. All because of this. Think about it. Every little life moment was a change. That's why at one point your body is actually desiring change whether you realize it or not. You need change, literally. So what we're going to talk about today is being careful of that, believe it or not. Because change is good. Progress is even better. But what happens when the demons try to use your desire for change against you? That's something I'd have to ask you. And that's something I would always be on guard about. The things in life that are good and that you like and desire, you always got to be aware of how that could be used against you. It may not be your weakness, but it's a door. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And when it comes to this concept of change, we all like change. Some people get anxiety because of change, right? This could cut both ways. The whole point, though, is this can now be a motivation, either good and pure or a little bit more nefarious. Yeah, you're back to 5507. Like I told you, I still feel weird about it. Individuals are the answer, though. But I think they already came. I think my video just went red again. So, that being said, Screwtape letters, chapter 25. And don't forget, this is written in the point of view of a demon training another demon. The patient is the human. The enemy is God. Kremlin told us it did not want Trump's envoy, Ukraine, at peace talks. Huh? NBC. NBC is saying that Putin didn't want the Ukraine envoy, even though Witkoff is there right now talking with him. I don't know. It's a weird headline. Yeah, VIX just hit a high. They're only down 10, 7, 5, 4, 7. Yeah. Anyways, chapter 25, let us begin. My dear Wormwood, the real trouble about the set your patient is living in is that it's merely Christian. They all have individual interest, of course, but the bond remains mere Christianity. What we want, if men become Christians at all, is to keep them in a state of mind I call Christianity and. You know, Christianity and the crisis. Christianity and the new psychology. Christianity and the new order. Christianity and faith in healing. Christianity and psychological research. Christianity and vegetarianism. Christianity and spelling reform. If they must be Christians, let them at least be Christians with a difference. Substitute the faith itself some fashion with a Christian coloring. Work on their horror of the same old thing. Wow. So are you getting it? The same old thing. Are you going to let it be used against you or not? Okay, there's your pop. We should have double dipped 5507. All my plays are green now. So Tesla, SPY, and Tesla. Or NVIDIA. Yeah, I had old Intels. Those aren't moving. And then I sold the DJT and then XLP and then DG. Otherwise, every play hit today, though. Or everyone but those two. But way better than yesterday. If I got to take profits, though, first. So maybe I'm talking too soon. But yeah. Yeah, Palantir's having some conference. The horror of the same old thing is one of the most valuable passions we have produced in the human heart. An endless source of heresies in religion, folly in counsel, infidelity in marriage, and inconsistency in friendship. The humans live in time and experience reality successively. To experience much of it, therefore, that KWeb, or no, KYMR. Therefore, they must experience many different things. In other words, they must experience change. And since they need change, the enemy, being a hedonist at heart, Keyhouse Jim Jordan pushes Apple and Microsoft on AI censorship, seeks info on 17 companies. Are? So the enemy, being a hedonist at heart, has made a change pleasurable to them, just as he has made eating pleasurable. But since he does not wish to make them change any more than eating, an end in itself, he has balanced the love of change in them by a love of permanence. He has contrived to gratify both tastes together on the very world he has made. By that union of change and permanence, which we call rhythm, he gives them the seasons, each season different, yet every year the same. So the spring is always felt as a novelty, yet always as a recurrence of a memorable theme. He gives them, in his church, a spiritual ear. They change from a fast to a feast, but it's the same feast as before. Yeah, that's the thing. You better get that, bro. Do you want to know what change God approves of? This could change your life right now, bro. For real. Super easy. Bro, the only change is if it is change and it has permanence. That's the balance the Lord has given you. That's why they get mad. He said he's a hedonist. Do you see it? Does that make sense to you? God don't want you fucking changing your mind every day, not going anywhere. God, again, he doesn't want you having uneasiness. There has to be a level of permanence. And that's what drives us on. That's what deep down we desire, if you really think about it. So think about permanence. And again, it's literally rhythm. I like it, but it's not there. I'm selling out. I'm getting 5% on my SPY call, the latest one. Okay. I'm selling the NVIDIAs. I still have the old one. I'm taking 15% on NVIDIA. And then I think I'm going to keep the Tesla. Okay. So nice. But there you go. I booked several winners here today now. Oh, maybe I should have held the call. I might double dip. I liked it, but it was just moving so slow. Because, again, we had a good bottom tick if you really think about it. No, I'll just wait till another drop. I still got another one. Not a call, but we have the Tesla and everything. We're fire, bro. Today wasn't bad. That's what I'm saying, bro. We hit a couple 100% on the value. I got the Tesla working up 20. Nah, bro, we killed it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's what I'm saying, bro. As long as you're content and keeping it small, they win. So if I'm walking away with 10% every play, who gives a shit? So sometimes they'll go more, sometimes less. But I want to make sure we get some good ones. And then, yeah, that's it. Because this is hard. It's not easy, but if we could pull it off, I think these could stack up beautifully. Okay. Rhythm. Permanence. Permanence. And change is rhythm. Think about it. Do you hear that? Grinding. Rhythm. The noises are changing, but there's a loop, a permanence to it. That is the good change. Change that brings permanence is always good. Now, just as we pick out and exaggerate the pleasure of eating to produce gluttony, so we pick out this natural pleasantness of change and twist it into a demand for absolute novelty. This demand is entirely our workmanship. If we neglect our duty, men will be not only contented, but transported by the mixed novelty and familiarity of snowdrops this January, sunrise this morning, plum pudding this Christmas. Children, until we have taught them better, will be perfectly happy with a seasonal round of games in which conkers succeed hopscotch as regularly as autumn follows summer. Only by our incessant efforts is the demand for infinite or unrhythmical change kept up. I'm going to just tell you this right now, Chad. Do you realize how many problems in your life can be created by simply not being content? If you don't believe me, go ask every losing play after you made a lot of money. If you don't believe me. For real. Yeah. Go look. Part of it's being content. But he's saying, as a demon, their goal, they got to find a way to take this desire for change and warp it. They have to pervert it to get you to not benefit off of it. They want you to go for novelty. But here's, it's simple, bro. BlackRock, Japan, T&D, and Italy. What is this? Consortium? Could be a buyout. It's very simple. They want you to have a demand for infinite and unrhythmical change. That's it. They don't want you to have a rhythm. Isn't that funny? You know that we wake up every morning. We go in our thing. Think about it. We have a routine, a schedule, everything. Bro, we got rhythm. We make a change. We got some permanence. Rhythm. A demon don't want you to have rhythm. That's why you haven't noticed your day is going good, and then you have a bad experience with somebody, and then it ruins your whole day. Yeah, you got it changed off rhythm. Demon wants you to have an unlimited demand, an infinite demand for change. Start warping your mind. No. You got to change this. Change this. Change this. Change how you look. Change what you eat. Oh, no. That's not good enough, even though you do it again. Remember, you guys, what does this sound like? You keep changing the color. You keep changing the goal. Tell me this don't match up perfectly. It's the same thing. That's why I'm saying you want to know what right change you need to make. It should have permanence. Change and permanence brings rhythm. Change that's unpermanent, that's just chaos. It's random. You see what I'm saying? Literally. I'm changing the sounds, but you could have it with permanence. If you just changing in this infinite demand to change, but then no permanence, my brother, you're getting pulled. You're being distracted. That's how the devil and the demon will use this great desire for change against you, not letting you tap into your rhythm. That's why, even on plays, bro, you got to get in a rhythm. Very important. So, Chad, change must find permanence. But guess what? It's not even about the permanence, man. I really think a lot of us can learn from the infinite desire, the demand for infinite change. I've been there, bro. I hate it because you don't realize it, bro. Change is not bad. No. I think change that doesn't have permanence and constant changing is terrible. Change is naturally good. We love change. We need change. Our whole entire lives are changing. So it's not a bad thing. But if you're constantly changing, then with no permanence, something's wrong. Does that make sense? There's no rhythm. Yeah, Trump, you guys like that bounce? I don't know how much I would have made if I held it. Oh, don't let me look. Oh, I would have made another 20, 30%. Not bad. I'm happy though. We killed it, bro. Again, every play. Couple. I don't think my intels hit, but we got time. No, yeah, those both got, but they're tiny as fuck. I made more money, even though we got, I think, 2 little whiffs. Yeah, and then I lost on that other call, but not bad at all for how I didn't like this day though, because I hated yesterday, but I'm glad that I found a way to fucking get something out of this. The demand is valuable in various ways. In the first place, it diminishes pleasure while increasing desire. The pleasure of novelty is by its very nature more subject than any other of the law of diminishing returns, and continued novelty costs money, so that the desire for it spells avarice or unhappiness or both. And again, the more rapacious the desire, the sooner it must eat up all the innocent sources of pleasure and pass on those the enemy forbids. Thus, by inflaming the horror of the same old thing, we have recently made the arts, for example, less dangerous to us than perhaps they have ever been, lowbrow and highbrow artists alike being now daily drawn into fresh and still fresh excesses of lavishness, unreasoned cruelty, and pride. Finally, the desire for novelty is indispensable. If we are to produce fashions or vogues, the use of fashion is thought to distract the attention of men from their real dangers. We direct the fashionable outcry of each generation against those vices of which is at least in danger, and fix its approval on the virtue nearest to the vice which we are trying to make endemic. I'm not even going to explain that. I'm just going to tell you mushrooms. You could read this on your own if you don't believe me. The game is to have them running about with fire extinguishers whenever there is a flood, and all crowding to that side of the boat which is already under. Thus, we make it fashionable to expose the dangers of enthusiasm at the very moment when they are all really becoming worldly and lukewarm. A century later, when we are really making them all Byronic and drunk with emotion, the fashionable outcry is directed against the dangers of the mere understanding. Cruel ages are put on their guard against sentimentality, feckless and idle ones against respectability, lecherous ones against puritanism, and whenever all men are really hastening to be slaves or tyrants, we make liberalism the prime bogey. Let me put it this way. They tell you to buy NVIDIA when you should be buying value. They tell you to buy value when you should be buying NVIDIA. Think about it. This is why I'm saying your change needs permanence. And this is why it's never permanent. Because what happens if you don't buy value, right? Think about it. You bought NVIDIA, you don't buy value. Now, value goes up, NVIDIA comes down. Guess what? You're changing again. I promise you. And before you know it, you are in an infinite demand of change. Man, what is the biggest problem with the long term? What is the thing mother ask me all the time? Can I sell this? If I'm this, can I do that? That's everybody wants to change. Yes or no? Changing your mind. Tell me that's not one of the biggest changing your mind. This is the devil we deal with on the long term every day for years. Changing your mind. Change. And then what do they ask me? Josh, I want to change, but with no permanence. Do you guys understand my reactions now? Seriously. Think about it. You want to change your mind and have this demand and change and change and change and change. And you don't even have a permanent idea. Wow. You want to change a permanent idea that you said was permanent or semi-permanent 10 years. And you want to change your mind. And this demand for change, the same old thing, is going to cause you to hurt yourself financially because you're changing your mind. Change. Change without permanence. Change without a rhythm. An insatiable demand for change. Change is a good thing, you guys. But not if you're always changing and it's being used against you. Wow. But the greatest triumph of all is to elevate his horror of the same old thing into a philosophy so that nonsense in the intellect may reinforce corruption in the will. Damn. That will change your life. You guys know this, right? Bro, you need to stop being afraid of the same old thing. Bro, I've ran this channel the exact same way for years. Who gives a shit, bro? Why are you scared? Do you feel me? I know damn well some of you are scared of the same old thing. Why? You're amazing. What are you worried about? For real, your heart's in the right place. You're going to work hard. You're saving. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? What are you scared of? Do you understand me? For real. I've seen lives ruined because of this. Before the stream, even on the stream, literally. All of you have how many friends you got made the worst decision of their life and they were just worried because they're scared of the same old thing. And I get it. I know why you're scared, bro. It's scary. You don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be your mom, your dad. I know, bro. Trust me. But stop. Don't be scared. Have no fear, bro. Don't let it be used against you. Change in the right ways. Have permanence. But do never, ever change out of fear. Do you hear me? That's your answer. Go ahead, change how you want. Look for permanence. But if you changing out of fear, nah. That's the problem. Go ahead, change. Let's do it. But you ain't changing out of fear. That's using it against you. Because you're like, man, I don't want the same old thing. I got to go. What? But then what does it say? You guys, this is a very intense attack. I don't know if y'all get it. Because that's why I'm like, bro, that bar is a bar. Because once you move on the whole same old thing fear, and you're like, yeah, I got to change, right? You make a change with no permanence out of fear. The next thing that's going to happen, you're going to have nonsense thoughts get reinforced. Just like when you flip-flop and someone's like, look, see? I told you it worked. I told you. Yeah, you're going to have that little thought in your head, and then you're going to start having nonsensical intellect be reinforced in your mind. You'll be like, yeah, I knew having a house was a bad thing. Huh? You know what I'm saying? You're going to watch a hurricane and be like, I knew I shouldn't have bought. See? Exactly. So now your mind, that's what I'm saying, bro. This is intense. You're going to go from scared of the same old thing, out of fear, changing with no permanence. And now, as the days go on, even if it's not true, your mind is going to reinforce all of the bad ideas now. And then what's going to happen? It doesn't stop there. There's all a point. There's something that's worth fighting for. You know what's worth fighting for? Your will. That's what everybody wants, dude. That's what the demon wants. That's what God wants. That's what the corporations want. That's why they advertise. Your will is the one right there. That's all you got to have. I control your will now. Get you off it. Now you don't even want to take a step in the pool. Now you don't even want to wake up, log on, check anything. Now, you see what I'm saying? Because you change. Go, get out off rhythm, banging these drums, reinforce a bunch of bad ideas for years, and what do you think's going to happen? Eventually, you're like, I don't want to do shit, bro. Nothing works. It doesn't matter what I do. If I do, it doesn't. Look at your will just got neutered. Why? Because change without rhythm. Change with no permanence. That's why. Because you get scared of the same old thing. You don't need to be. You don't need to be, brother. That's like the beauty of it. But yeah, that one's a bar, bro. Yeah, you got to bounce. I'm not going to toot my own horn here, so I'll just keep reading. It is here that the general evolutionary or historical character of modern European thought, partly our work, comes in so useful. The enemy loves platitudes. Of a proposed course of action, he wants men, so far as I can see, to ask very simple questions. Is it righteous? Is it prudent? Is it possible? Now, if we could keep men asking, is it in accordance with the general movement of our time? Is it progressive or reactionary? Is this the way that history is going? They will neglect the relevant questions, and the questions they do ask are, of course, unanswerable. For they do not know the future, and what the future will be depends very largely on just those choices which they now invoke the future to help them make. As a result, while their minds are buzzing in the vacuum, we have a better chance to slip in and bend them to the action we have decided on. And great work has already been done. Once they knew that some changes were for the better, and others for the worse, and others again indifferent, we have largely removed this knowledge. For the descriptive, objective, unchanged. We have substituted the emotional adjective stagnant. We have trained them to think of the future as a promised land which favored heroes attain, not as something which everyone reaches at the rate of 60 minutes an hour, whatever he does, whoever he is. Yeah, Trump let us down. Fitch expects spirits to quit. Yo, Canada? It sucks. We're like bouncing now. That's bearish. Canada, Ford, Ontario saying Trump let them down. Remember, they had that meeting today, so that could be negative. And listen, you should be going for calls for tomorrow now. No more dailies. Look at the time. These are so expensive. Okay, I grabbed a put on that one. I'm going to flip it. I think that's a bad headline, but I think the market's squeezy from the bottom. But, and then Mary Ibarra met with GM, or GM Mary Ibarra met with Trump. But yeah, bro, do you guys get that? He just said something at the end. Let me remind all of you right now. The future, all right, I'm out of that play. Fuck that. Damn, I lost $15 on that. What the fuck? I lost way more. That was weird. They just scammed the fuck out of me. How did that even happen? Whatever, I lost $20, or 15, but it shouldn't have been. Disgusting. But yeah, man, do you guys get it? Can I just tell you this? The future, do you understand? The future is not reserved for the people who are heroes. Do you understand me right now? The future isn't for those who did good. Make no mistake, a demon wants you to think like that. You know why? Because the future is for everybody. Everybody reaches the future at 60 minutes an hour. Wake up. You're going to end somewhere regardless, bro. And that doesn't matter who you are. All right, fuck that. I double dipped on that one. I went back in the put. Screw them. I hate them. I like it. I think they scammed way too heavy on that premium. If I lose another $20, I'm going to kick somebody. But yeah, point is, it's not just some hero thing. Everybody is going to the future. Why aren't you thinking like that? You have a future. You have something approaching. That is your answer, my friend. So, the other part, I don't know if you got it. This is something I hope will help you in the future. If you're trying to plan life and plan things out, and you start asking questions that are unanswerable, it's not going to help you. The Lord only will ask you simple questions. Do you know that? The Lord will ask you, is it possible? Is it righteous? Is it prudent? Easy yes or no questions. The Lord is not asking you about where you line up in terms of history and the societal impact. He's not asking you if the developments of AI will change morality. He's not doing any of that. All simple questions. That's what they're saying the strategy is. Get man instead of answering the simple one. Yeah, bro, they're fucking slashing these. I'll sell out on the next drop, but that one dropped another $15. That was crazy. They're killing those. Yeah, and then it pops up. Ooh, ugly. That last spy play is playing out like my plays in the morning yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But yeah. Simple questions, bro. Stop wasting your time with these unanswerable questions that are bogging you down and making you think the wrong way. It's not there, bro. So, Chad, I hope you're ready. And I hope all of you embrace change, and I hope today you walk away with rhythm. I hope you think about the permanence. You think about the simplicity. And please do not let a demand for change ruin you. Let it get you where you need to go. Because that desire is good, bro. God put it in you. God invented it. You know that, right? The whole system, he invented it. That's why they have to play you. They have to use what was made by God to get you to not use it the right way. So find your rhythm and you'll be doing it perfectly, baby. But Chad, take that one to the bank. That is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. You're on mobile, press hot chat, X out the chat, hit the thumbs up button. Second link for the nightly watch list in main channel. First link for the Screwtape boot camp and real estate course. Your affectionate uncle answers, no. Am I a demon? God bless you. All right, man. Long time. Okay, should we free the chat? I know. Dollar for the tacos, $1 for the chicken. Used to think life rough then, but now I'm reminiscing. Dream is feeling distant. Supposed to have her, shoulda had her, but now I have her. So frustrating, so irate. So I'm just saying, why the fuck we so patient? If this was 68, we would've had a riot. Now you speaking for the people and they tell you be quiet. I ain't buying it. Little guy defend the MNC, anoint him at the DNC. Why your social movement always benefit the S&P? The first place to look for enemies. It's not your fucking family, nor your core beliefs. I hope you see the war beneath. Forget about the future, they say only grab what's in your reach. They ain't smiling at you, it's a battle and they showing deep. Taught you how to criticize, so wisdom stay beneath your feet. Man, I'm feeling overlooked. They ain't even hungry, but they telling us that we cook. Hard to read the room if you can't even read a book, yeah. Hard to fake a smile when they sewn our mouths shut. Fuck, we won't even hear this. You won't even feel this. Jealousy override empathy and realness. A corporation steal this, repackage it and reel it. Evil so fearless, they're so shameless, saying I'm blameless. The generation filming in the moment won't say shit. Why we call it brain dead when it felt like our soul dead? Or maybe we just sold it. Oh shit. Wow. Long term. Long term. It's a call, baby. Hey. We back. Post PHILO. I got a protein too. I got some Nerds gummies. Life's good. We bottom ticked the SPY. So we talked about that. That was good. I sold out a little early again. And then we got rid of the NVIDIAs, killed it. You would have made even more, at least 50%. And then we got one more Tesla. But today was a little messy, but we did good. Yesterday was messy and we learned and didn't do as much. But today I'm happy now. I think we got some good ones. So let's see where it takes us. Well, yeah, man, it's 20 minutes till power hour. I don't know. I think we missed the Trump live, but unless that was the wrong one. But we already got his statements. And then the long time Oval Office remarks. Yeah, bro. Uncle at the gym. You know, I listen to Uncle at the gym. I was doing that yesterday. I was just laughing. I was like, man, I love this whole playlist. I don't know if anybody listens to their uncle at the gym, but I do. Mm-hmm. What's with all the penguins? Honestly, I'm very disappointed. You guys broke my heart with the penguins. You know that? Because that's it. This is exactly why I can't share things with you guys. You guys won't follow it to be cute. So, yeah, I did something and I threw in a secret in the watch list and I told all the Chads not to give it away. And I even made fun of everybody who was going to do it. And they did it still. And some Chads who were like locked in. And I was like, oh, you guys, no. Terrible. Terrible. So no watch list today. That's it. I don't like, you send me a message, you don't listen, I will receive the message. I will. You see, I'm like, that's it. I don't want to talk to a wall. I'll just talk to Tim Whitman and I could be content with that. But yeah, you got to, that was terrible. Terrible. Mm-hmm. I was looking forward to it too. Hey man, it is what it is. I think it's just squeeze and then the levels. I mean, right even before we left, I gave you guys the levels. I said 5507. It should stop there. It overshot a little bit. Intel notes zero hedge. Or zero hedge note on Intel squeeze potential. I can't talk to open face. I can, baby. I can. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. Some of you get it. And especially if we want to do stuff and you want me to like share things with you, let's go. Because our community's different. Like I'm not getting random people in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, it's just different. So I know you guys are locked in and listen or don't. You're either with it or not. So I don't know. If I try to tell you guys to follow something, especially if it's like basic, I would encourage you to do it. But at the same time, if we can't handle it, we can't handle it. And I will build around that. Mm-hmm. You're free tonight. Well, I don't want to do a watch list anymore. Killed it. We'll just see you in the morning on Friday. I'll take a day off. I'll chill. Robinhood expanding crypto. List paying you. I love these candies. Demons want me to change? No, I'm banning you. Again. I don't like you guys who do that shit. Because most of the people are like, you're letting them change you. You're trying to change me. I don't like that. So you're banned. But, yeah. No, I'm just not doing it. I don't know. I just want to, well, if you don't, I'm eating candy right now, yeah. Baba again. But yeah, even Homeboy's like, I love listening to the watch list. No, you don't. If you listened, you would have listened to what I asked yesterday, and you didn't. That's why I'm saying I don't want to talk to nobody. Maybe I'll do one for stream alerts. We'll do a private live. You know, those who want it. I know, but these candies are bad. I love them. I know, I'm putting them away. Hold on, I need to put them in the other room, dude. I'll eat all of them. It's so bad. They're so good.
We see
Who's this?
they're going to grow by roughly
All right,
95,000. Brazil's been disappointing. Guyana's later in the decade. And so it's a process of normalizing OPEC spare capacity for the next year to year and a half, at which point I think the world is going to wake up and realize that we have a real problem on our hands.
I want to go to these sanctions. They're confusing. It's legalese. Somebody sent it to me like an hour and a half ago, so I'm trying, I have a law degree, but I'm not a lawyer. I'm trying to read it, sending it to people. I sent it to you, Eric, to kind of glance over it. It looks like two pretty heavy steps against Iran and Russia from the White House vis-a-vis the Treasury, right? It looks like the Iranian stuff's pretty clear. These shipping companies basically should not be shipping Iranian oil. That's it. The second one is this exemption expiring. It's confusing. I'm sure we'll do more on it tomorrow.
And then I went back and got another one.
How do you read it? And do you read it as pretty preemptive strikes against Iranian and or Russian oil? Because if that's the case, that should be a wake-up call to the oil market, I think, but oil's down today.
I think it demonstrates the contrast between what is being said in front of cameras and what is actually happening behind the scenes. It feels like this is a very strong negotiating tactic or pressure that's about to be placed. It's shocking to me that, even post-Trump's president or election, in the month of February, Iranian exports, according to Kepler, hit a multi-year high of about 1.8 million barrels per day. And so the market is completely asleep to the potential of losing both Iranian barrels. We know that sanctions, if they were enforced, which clearly under the Biden administration, they existed but were not enforced. And we had Iranian exports grow from 400,000 barrels a day to 1.8 million. Should the Trump administration choose, and when staffing is complete in the next couple of weeks, the world could lose 1 million barrels per day of Iranian exports, and it is completely unprepared for that. And perhaps that explains OPEC's confidence, or OPEC Plus's confidence of those voluntary members to start moving ahead with returning barrels to the market in April. What do they see that the rest of the market doesn't see? My guess is slightly stronger demand growth and also a growing likelihood of actually losing barrels. But the market is just completely complacent.
It's been fooled dude, they're bad, times, bro.
And I think they're going to have to see
I'm eating way too... I ate like
Eric,
a fucking bag, dude.
And it's definitely out of a contrarian play, we should say, given what's been happening with the price of oil, an important one nevertheless. Eric Nuttall of 9 Point. Stocks remain in the red, but we're off the lows of the day. And we'll have more on the movements in the bond market lately with Rick Santelli, who joins us next.
Crypto Watch is...
Well, that's good. I know the Baba, I missed the Baidu, but China plays were killer today. The plays turned out good, though, man. We did good. That's why I'm saying it's just annoying as fuck. It's not as exciting, and, like, you got to work a little bit and wait a little, and then it's easy to sell runners like I did. I mean, I always do that, but still. It's a good one, though. I like it. I like the moves, but we have another answer. So, again, as long as we get... if we have one of these days where the SPY doesn't, like, and it's odd, we go individuals. And then when the days we get real big news and everything's moving, then we should play the SPY. I still hit the SPY today. I actually did good on that. That last one is I had 1-2 that didn't do good. I got in and out real quick, but the other ones all hit. But that's why I'm like, it's, if it's like this and it's kind of awkward and slow, individual stocks will be the answer. Yeah, until Don Lemon tells the market makers, and then they patch it. But for now, we can adapt. The ability to adapt. I'm not getting enough fruits in diets. No, dude, these candies are just the best candy in the world. There's no other explanation. Oracle Pop. I was seeing a couple people say Oracle earlier. It's a little slower. Remember, they had good TikTok news. Something about them in the White House. Signs agreement with Doge. What candy? The nerds. The nerds clusters, whatever they are just amazing. Meta cluster, much different. Oh, these are expensive. Jeez, actually. All right, we're done with the Teslas. I'm going to just take 15. Should have been 30. I'm fine with that. I'm out of the Teslas, though. Another hit. In the 80s, they had Nerds breakfast cereal? What? Bro, I made my mom try the candy. Because my mom, I remember when I was a kid, she would like Nerds. And I made her try them. I was like, Mom. She said, Haram. She didn't like it as much as I did, but yeah, they were great. All right. I got out of the deal. So I think all I have after today is Intel and Staples. That's it. Every other play just flipped back and forth. Speaking of which, the Intels are kind of holding up, but it's, just still. At least it's pinned. I think this is just good, but no crazy movement. I haven't tried the Mr. Beast chocolate, but my nephew loves Feastables. He actually is a big fan. It's actually like wild. Like seeing him, he's like, Feastables. And then I heard them talking about Feastables. I was like, what? So this is so odd, but yeah. 550 daily, Honeywell plan spinoff, and what it means amid macro volatility. Yeah, you just got a big drop there. I mean, again, the premiums are a little odd. If you are on dailies, God bless you, high risk, high reward, but just take a look. It's about to be power hours, so keep in mind, maybe start playing for tomorrow. Oh my gosh. This is real.
The big question about new nerd cereal is, which side?
What?
Orange flavor on this side.
Orange!
Cherry flavor on this side.
Cherry!
So, which side?
They're both so delicious, I can't decide.
That's crazy, dude. Nerd cereal.
Part of your complete breakfast. Which side are you gonna eat first?
Which side are you gonna eat first?
Also available in grape and strawberry. Nerds.
Nerds. Wow. I did learn something, bro. That's crazy. I did not know that existed. Wow. Nerds, WNS, what is this? Up 2%, very illiquid. Could be something. And then, bro, I tweeted at Ice Spice, and it got a lot of views. I hope I don't beef with her, because I wasn't trying to, like, beef with Ice Spice. But then I made, like, a funny comment, and then it got way too many views. And I wasn't trying to do that. I looked at my Twitter. I was like, damn it. But, yeah, let me see this thing. What is WNS? Director appointment, nothing. Happens to some chads in here. Yeah, I know. I don't block anybody on Twitter until they, like, are harassing me. Like, the other guy, I let him slide. So every time I would tell a liberal, shut up, bitch, he would respond and he'd be like, Jesus doesn't support you, Josh. He says, sad what you've become, Josh. And it's funny because I'm not going to lie to you. I look at your guys' pages and then I judge you. And then depending on that judgment, I will either get offended or not. So then I go to his page and I see for the last, like, year, all he does is retweet a bunch of liberal shit. And I'm like, okay, I can't. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, okay, I can't take offense to this. He's a little brainwashed. That's not his fault. It is, but still. But either way, I just moved along, right? And then I made my shorts tweet yesterday, right? And then he's like, I hope you get a staph infection. So I'm like, you gonna go to try to guilt trip me about religion and all of this stuff, and then that's it. Now you're going to jump to just hoping I get a staph infection. So I blocked him on that. But I don't really block too many people unless it just gets to on Twitter, because I understand Twitter. I understand why we're there. You know, but you come in my chat on some weird shit, I'm banning you. That's very simple. That's easy. But yeah. So sometimes there's misunderstandings. I'm well aware. Haters gonna hate. Yeah. I know. You guys don't even know. Do you know how many fucking restraining orders I have? You have no idea, because that's what you have to do eventually. Even then, I got a weird one, bro. So, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's even one Chad stalker who, like, hangs out around one of my rentals. And I'm like, oh, man, bro. But, yeah, because now you could get restraining orders and you could get a judge and they could restrain them from saying shit on the internet. So, like, if you do harass somebody enough, and like somebody is like, and then they have to escalate it, but yeah, you can you could kind of get restraining orders, and it does that. That he hopes your sushi is always warm. Well, actually, there's a type of sushi with warm rice. It's excellent. Very rare. I mean, hey, bro, I don't know. At this point in my life, I've played a lot of Call of Duty. I'm just waiting for that moment. I don't want to, but I'm prepared. It's kind of weird, man, but when it's all said and done, I would hate to, but if it had to, that's it. My whole life led me up to this. NVO, CNBC pump. I got nothing on WNS.
Say today about 10% in a week, so others might look and say a chance to pick it up, but why do you shy them away?
Look, we know that this has been the darling story in buy now, pay later. They just had fourth quarter numbers that showed that they're actually seeing acceleration in some of their trends. They say they're going to be EPS positive in 2025.
They're talking from like what? Buy now, pay later, Ozempic? This is getting out of hand. Keeping it real, man. Well, God bless you, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy it. It's insane. I mean, it happens to everybody, bro. It's just nowadays, bro, you see it. Like, people have gone crazy. And it's cool. I'm crazier than everybody. I don't know any other way to put it, but when it's all said and done, I usually, like, that's it. You just ignore people. So, I try to de-escalate stuff by not talking to people. I can't control if they listen to me, but other than that, I mean, hey, it is what it is, bro. That shit's old, bro. I'm used to that now. It's been half a decade. At first, it was a little scary. Well, I don't give a fuck anymore, bro. It's not. Too much, man. Too much. Just wait. I can't wait. I think I might have paparazzi soon. So that's why I'm going to do like a Netflix thing. So don't worry. Give me another 5 years. Maybe you'll get a face reveal, but I don't give a shit. It's been a good time, man. It's been a good time. So you get to learn over the years. And above all else, just get a house and get the long term, baby. Amen. I'm doing everything, but abs and legs. That's been my thing in the gym lately. It's crazy, dude. I can't believe how much I neglected it, and I can't believe my progress already. It's crazy, bro. You're sorry? Don't be sorry. I love it. Honestly, I love everything. I've learned to love everything, man. I think it's a valuable experience, and let his will be done. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way about leg day and abs too, because I've learned to love that. And now dude, it's crazy though. That's what I was telling you, man. If you guys want to really get into like the gym, it's very, very simple. Just avoid legs and abs. And then after that, then you get into legs and abs. Because without legs and abs, working out is easy. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I spent a lot of time just not doing legs and abs, and I don't think it's not really that exhausting. But once you start getting legs and abs, That I understand. That's a very hard task. So, yeah, this is not fitness advice. I don't know. And then SPY going up, first time here above what? Above the other previous high there in like hours? Yeah, you haven't done this all day, actually. So you keep going up. Schumer expected to make another statement on the floor tonight, shut down after another long Democratic caucus. You've never not done legs? Dude, I skipped legs so easily. Like, you know what I was, bro, I got up to 225 on the bench repping without ever doing a damn calf raise, a squat, anything. It's actually insane, bro. So, yeah, I did it very, very easily my whole life. But, yeah, that's good. EA is kind of popping up there. And then Power Hour in play. We got about 58 minutes left. It used to be called rest day, I know. And then abs too, bro. Like I don't even know, man. It's crazy. All right, man. SPY ripping. Let's see if we get back to the prior, first little low of the day. I think right here. Damn. No. That can't be. Yeah. I was like, that can't be. 5. Okay, you're right there. 5556. So, yeah, 4 points away. You get to the low, and then you'll see where you go from there. Hanging leg raise. I've been starting to do those. They've been good. The one guy on IG who works just one arm. Yeah, because didn't he? Oh, I saw one guy, he had a disease. He got paralyzed, but he still works out. So his one arm is ripped, and then the other one, he just literally can't move it. But yeah, I've seen people. I didn't know somebody's doing that without it. Oh, yeah, not for fun. I've seen people who've had to. Qubits again. That's D-Wave. That was from yesterday. I think I'm done. I don't think I'm going to go for anything after this. I might go for an individual. We'll see. Oh, I did have one idea up my sleeve, but I'm not too sold on it. I like farmer carries are good. Bessent spoke with EU commissioner about Trump's economic agenda. Hold on. So you're getting your movement. It's just 5 minutes into Power Hour. You're getting a Bessent EU headline right now. I don't see anything else moving. Yo. What up, baby? I think what was the other earnings someone said was today? Ulta. I think that would be a better one. Oh, you pops past? My bad, Teague. I did not know. Sorry, bro. And out the gym. Let's go, man. Honestly, just go little by little. Just go there. That's it. Just go. The heaviest weight in the gym is the door. And then if you're like me, you got to go and you're be like, man, I just got here. I might as well. So that's it. Just drive there. Chill. You got a nice car, Tika. Go drive to the gym. Sit in the parking lot. Chill for a little bit. Get motivated, get some caffeine, and just walk in. Just go walk around for a little, do a couple sets, and leave. And then that's it. And just do it every day. That's all. That's what I'm saying, bro. And avoid legs and abs. Worst case, you're gonna get a little bit more toned, and then little by little, until after a couple weeks, it'll just be easier to go. That's how I did it after my injury. Because, bro, after you stop working out, dude, it's so fucking hard to get back into the gym, especially, and then you're weaker, and then you're I don't know how to explain it. You don't have the muscle memory, but just little by little, go easy. I'll go super easy for just several weeks. That's it. Get runway, get momentum, and then after 4 or 5 weeks of just taking it easy in the gym, then you'll notice you're back into it, and then yeah. Treasury confirms expiration of license allowing energy transaction with Russian financial institutions. Something with Armenia. So again, best in EU, but you are going down a little here. Is that, or listen, if you're not going to go to the gym, start stretching. But stretching is not a good alternative. Don't get lazy and use it as an excuse, but do like mobility stretches at home. Because you could do a little 10, 15-minute set every day. You don't need to go anywhere, and at worst case, just make you a little bit more healthy. Okay, SPY going down. So literally, I just told, this is the first time you got right near the low. I was like, okay, that'd be a good sign. And then right when you got above the other high, we're already down. So it doesn't mean we'll die, but you might just dance around another one of these days on the SPY, bro. Well, yeah, if your job is the gym, I think it's different. Some of you guys have jobs where, like, you're moving shit. So that's it. But do mobility that way, too, so you don't get injured. Your job is we play baseball or tennis, run daily, cardio. I get walk. I get 7 incline, 10 incline, 3 speed, 1 mile a day. That's it. Even I did half a mile yesterday. I was tired. All right, man, you kind of dropped a decent amount. You're going a little lower here now. 5.532. What a day, bro. But, like, I hope you guys see it, that bouncy ball, but just take a look, man. It's just, unfortunately, it has been a deleveraging, de-risking, everything. Liquidation, but it's just down. So, you know, that momentum over the last all of March, really not been a good time. Again, even I don't think Apple has had a green day in March. Would I ever do a marathon? Maybe. If I do it, I do it with open face. Because I've seen him do it, and he's inspired me. But other than that, I don't think I got 26 miles in me, bro. Fuck that. I do 1 mile a day, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Can I walk a marathon? If I could go at my own speed. I feel like they'd close it by the time I got there. Can we walk-a-thon? You're going to do your first marathon? Wow, good luck. It's hard, bro. It's hard. You can do it, dude. I don't know the last time. I've walked like 4 or 5 miles in a day, but I don't remember I don't think I've ever gone above 4 or 5 miles in a day, bro. I've done a 12-mile hike when I was in college. You know, I had one of them nature girls, and I had to lie that I liked hiking, you know, because she was hot. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go hike. And this bitch take me to some fucking Arizona waterfall, 12-mile. This thing was terrible, dude. Terrible. That was the worst thing of my life, but I did it. That was a lot, and that was 12 miles. Or 14. 7 there, 7 back. Yeah, bro, it was terrible. Terrible. I think it was 7 Falls, the one in Arizona. Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about? Insane. It was very beautiful, and it was a beautiful, beautiful AVDX. That has to be a buyout or something. AVDX. It's probably going to get halted soon. Did they halt it? They halted it. Fuck. It had an option. No. No. I had a 5 cent. No. I don't know. Let's see if it fills. Man. Dude, I want to go to Japan. I hope. I don't know. The yen kind of moved up. But, dude, apparently Japan is really expensive. Or Hong Kong. Bro, my homie just got back and he was telling me the way it's $200 to get a cab from any airport. Doesn't matter. Even the Uber, they all have a minimum flat rate. He said $200 each way. I said, bullshit. He said, no. Yeah, bro. He said everything in Hong Kong is expensive. And that's how I was like, even with the currency? And he was like, yeah. Yeah, he's American, but he's traveled a lot. But I was like, no way. I don't know, man. So I've never been. I trust him, but I've never been. 200 HKD, but that's still near $1, is it not? It's like 40 USD. Nah, he was telling me you said he spent $200. And then he said, like, where else was it? He said something else was just very expensive. And I was like, there's no way. Or no, Tokyo, I think, not Hong Kong. I don't know if they're the same thing. I'm not American. But yeah, even though the currency, apparently they still can charge a lot, bro. Tokyo, because it's an hour. Hong Kong, best steakhouse. I really want to go to Japan. Then I want to go to China just so I could go to one of them day spas. It's like a all day hotel spa. I'm like, I'm so down. You're in Tokyo from Las Vegas. Wow, you thought it would be inexpensive, but right? That's what he said. That's why I'm like, no way. I thought the Japanese yen, I thought you were going to pull up and be like just throwing money in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Like the dollar, baby. What's up? You know, just buying a bunch of cheap shit, but nah, bro. You guys told me U-Spa, but is it nice like that? I've never. Let me see. U-Spa Convoy. Have I ever tried wood therapy? Do I want to know what that is? But no, I have never been offered that. I hope. I don't know what it is. This could go in any direction. This looks nice, but it's not China, bro. This looks kind of dope, though. I see you. But, like, nah, bro. These ones in China are, like, insane, bro. Like, they're insane. Like, they got PlayStations, computers. It's like 10 stories. Like, dude, it's nuts. Golden Door in San Marcos. China. Would I hold any calls into tomorrow? Depends on what it is. Oh, now you're talking, bro. Hey, yo, Golden Door looked dope. Is this in San Diego? Yeah, this shit look fly, bro. San Diego? Yeah, bro. Oh, dude, this looks lit. I'm down. See, that's a good one. Now we're talking. It's in San Marcos. It's pretty San Diego. San Diego County. San Diego's big. Oh, dude, that's hype. Nice. That's what we need. They have different resorts in San Diego. But, like, I'm telling you, the, oh, shit. AVDX. I got filled on one of them. I don't even know what the news is. Okay, I'm already up 100% if that fills. No way. Russian Putin open to discussing ceasefire. Yeah, I already made it. I made 100% off that. U.S. working with Ukraine to finalize ceasefire, including discussions, territorial considerations, and key infrastructure. Hold on. Proposed 30-day. Putin emphasizes concerns over verification and long-term stability. AI IPO? What's that? I feel like that's good news. I'm surprised. Again, every single headline today is kind of weird. 5 days. I'm going to do it, bro. Can I stream from there? I'll stay there, bro. Yeah, AVDX2. I got to double check. I feel like I feel like that's either a buyout or FDA. Dutch PM at constructive talks. Yeah, so Putin's open to discussing it. They made progress. It sounds good, honestly. AVDX's takeover, nice. Yeah, the plays already went up. I have 2 of them for free. They're cheap. But, yeah, I wouldn't go crazy. I just got lucky. I put in that fill, it got halted, and then it filled. Or I put in the order, then it got filled. So, I just got lucky. That's good, man. That's a good recommendation. I appreciate it. Yeah, but that Putin news, again, another update, but it didn't really get another move from the market. And then we have 42 minutes remaining. Capri. Have a great day, baby. That was a good one. It was a lot like yesterday. We did a little bit better, but another day of a lot of other factors kind of, or the future kind of weighing on the market more than anything. Ah, that sucks. I like these, but I don't. I don't think it's just computers. I don't even know what it is. All I know is just it's not responding to the broader factors. You know, it's in its own little world. I mean, if you ignored all of the headlines and just looked at the market, so I'm saying, like, it's clear something is kind of taking over in its own respect. Like, it's just the bouncy ball, sadly. NOC, defense. Defense. I did not. I'll look at any email and get back to them when I get back to them. Which one was that? Oh. Dutch PM. Yeah, US is working to finalize. That one just keeps coming up. And then bonds, they held a lot today, but they wanted to be lower up until we kind of had the fear reaction. Think about it. PPI was good, and then bond yields went higher up until we started dumping. I mean, house shopping, nothing great. You in San Marcos? They're expensive up there. But don't worry. Keep hunting. Keep hunting. That's the point. There's no rush. Little by little, you'll stumble upon one. All right. 30 minutes. I'm going to go potty. Well, wind and sea, you're going to need about $4 million minimum if you're buying. But yeah, either way, be patient. No matter what the budget, it's turning into a buyer's market. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really I think is opening up as long as you just keep looking and don't get discouraged by that, you're going to be fine. But also, too, it's just like these are the moments where you're shifting from seller to buyer's market. Don't be the jackass who gets caught up in the middle paying the seller market price. That's why I just don't buy the most expensive house in 3 months. Always a good one, but I will BRB. Follow me on Instagram at the Trading Fraternity. Real Coat News on Twitter. And I'll be right back.
Avoided my question. I liked your answer, so I'm going to let you off the hook. It made perfect sense to me. We'll see you soon. Thanks for being here. That's Malcolm Etheridge joining us once again today. We're just getting started. Up next, Apple shares falling again on the back of yet another bearish analyst call. So what's at stake for that stock? We discuss with Big Technology's Alex Kantrowitz just after the break.
Come on, propaganda.
And they delivered, right? But it felt like it was just not that bad, right? Like it wasn't as bad as maybe some had worried it would be. That doesn't feel like a quality beat.
I agree. I mean, I think the lower unit growth is definitely a positive. I think they need to show low or higher ROIC, and they need to show that lower unit growth will drive ROIC. So it's a bit of a show me story, and it's been a tough year for Dollar General, but Walmart is getting better, and Walmart is going for the jugular on all retail. It's not just Dollar General.
Yeah, and also at the same time, everyone has to deal with, the tariffs and the issues and supply and all of that, and pricing and margins. Where is Dollar General and Dollar Tree kind of set up for that?
I mean, Dollar General is very limited on exposure on tariffs. They do have this non-consumable initiative that they call NCI, but they can reconfigure their landscape within the stores to have less exposure to that specifically. But they're very much more oriented to consumables that are not tariff oriented. Dollar Tree is very exposed. There's no way they can get around that. Most of these retailers do have inventory that they've already brought in, and they brought that in through, I would say, inventory is good through May. Dollar General is much more, I guess, sheltered from that. perspective.
All right, Karen, we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Karen Short over at Melius Research joining us there. I'm on Correction Watch. There we go. 10% down now for the S&P from its peak that we saw in February.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see. We traded at that level the other day. It'll be interesting to see if that holds into the close. I do just want to point out, though, just on the spending side, too, because I was going through all of the S&P sector, the 11 sectors, and I think now 7 of them are in correction territory. But discretionary stocks, now in a bear market, they're down 20%, more than 20% from that all-time high. Obviously, staples have held up a lot better, but there is this concern that if consumer spending falls off a cliff, it's not just going to hurt the discretionary names, it's going to hurt the staples companies like Dollar General.
Absolutely. Yeah. Although discretionary, that's also Tesla, right?
What?
Yeah, but even if you back out Tesla, it's
more than half of the S&P sectors are incorrect. What happened? I just leave and then they dump that? It kind of sucks, man. Some of these 10 I was like, dude, I was about to get pissed. I'm like, no way these end-of-the-day plays are moving fucking 40% with time. It's $40. I was like, you're kidding me. But no, it's not that bad. It's jumpy. You know. But Chad, you only got 30 minutes, man. 33 minutes. Not bad, but you just gave up after we hit that high. I was telling you that low of earlier, but, would have been good if you broke out, but not so much. Those 320s, that's 17 cents. Nice. Those are far out. That's the only part I don't like. But, if they move, make a move, get some profit, you'll be good. But, yeah, you're coming back down. Again, I do think the near the monies, though, we had a couple of them that were moving all over. Like that earlier SPY play, like it was out of the money. It moved 5-10%, but then it went down with the market. So a lot cheaper, but the ones near the money didn't do bad. I had a couple of plays near the money, and I'd go down, and I'd be down 10, 15%, 30 at most, but then they were able to go green. So the ones out the money too far out, they're not going to do that. So we're still fully in that type of environment right now. SPY puts, it's kind of a 50-50 point, so we're either going to bounce here or you are going to probably make that flush and test the low. Some people were expecting that. No. Okay. I'm scared of that line that I drew, bro. We drew this line years ago. Even these lines, if you get back to these lines, that's terrible. But even then, this 5,400 is a very, very, very interesting point. And honestly, once we broke it, it doesn't even yeah, I think it was in, 24 June? I want to say that was one of our last, wasn't that the all-time high or something? I'd have to pull it out on a bigger chart. Yeah, no, this was the damn all-time high. That's terrible, 4,800. Yeah, this was the June level. And then this was after we finally stopped hitting all-time highs and we're able to find some level of support. But yeah, and sure enough, after floating up here, we are coming back to it. But yeah, the level is 5,450. Yeah, I believe 5,450 on the dot, or 5,455, give or take. Trump meeting on tax cuts with Senate GOP finance ministers meeting now. Oh, yeah, you do got Powell on Wednesday. But that's the thing, though. I will tell you guys right now, I don't think Powell cares about anything that has happened in the last 2 weeks. Obviously, he cares as far as his job relating to it, but I've had people ask me, and they're like, do you think that Donald Trump or Powell, doesn't like what Donald Trump is doing? I don't think Powell minds, is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think, if anything, Powell, I think he likes what's going on. It makes his job easier, and he's not going to get any of the blame. Ah! Come on, you guys. Think about it. If the market crashed 10 more percent, would you blame Jerome Powell? Whoa, yeah. Think about it. This is the first time in 5 years that you can't blame Jerome Powell. No one on face. Nobody will, bro. What do you mean? Powell is fucking, he could slide right now. Easy. Go ahead, bring it down 20%. Get rid of, tighten conditions after everyone blamed him for making it loose after these bullshit rate cuts. But yeah, he's not, I don't think he cares about the market doing this. This isn't his fault. No one's going to blame him for it. It makes his job easier. And yeah, that's it. It's not, I think Powell is good to go. I think he's insulated from this one. That's why I'm saying I think he's aligned. And Trump's not even talking shit. Trump's not even calling out Powell, right? Trump's going after other ways. So I think in a weird way, both him and Powell, Trump and Powell are kind of aligned right now. I don't think they agree on certain things, but both of them, if the market came down, if bonds moved around, they all benefit off of it without doing something. Powell and rate cut odds can move without Powell saying anything. And again, if the market goes down, you're not going to blame him. You only blame him if he has to respond and then it leads to inflation. What's RGC? Yo, RGC. This is already up 200 though, so be careful. You stag about your average way in it. Who the villain? Money tree, you gonna kill it because you keep on fucking with it. Time to learn the art of chilling. Zelensky, Putin prepare rejection of ceasefire, but he's scared to say it directly to Trump. Putin, little bitch boy. Putin, a little bitch boy who have to rely on government leader. So he too scared to tell Trump no. You bitch. What do you talk about, Zelensky? You are the Ukraine man. Do I have to pay you to send you a telegram? This guy, I am not scared of nobody. We have taken care. I don't know if I say care right. Look at candle, 333. Wow. Okay, you got your little pop. Trump meeting now on tax members. That's reiterated. Oh, yeah, you got Ulta. Honestly, I think that's just momentum. Comrade, what? I no afraid of nobody. Donald Trump nor Donald Lemon. Why? Who man named Donald Lemon? Why grown man call himself fruit? Are you fruitcake? Donald Lemon. I know you see me, Donald. But I like name Donald. Donald, good name. You know what else good name? Vladimir. Maybe you guys like me after all. Vladimir Zelensky or Vladimir Putin. It's same, people. It's same. Donald J. Trump. I know genius. I common sense. I look like genius because people stupid. These people no common sense. But you common sense you have. You genius too. You have long term? Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You got me now too. I don't think Josh is a genius. I just think people got dumb. Does that make sense? I actually think Josh probably fried his brain a long time ago with drugs. So I don't know how he understands basic human decency. Meanwhile, they had a degree on gender studies decency and they still won't clap for a kid with cancer. I don't get it. The same people who are supposed to support humanity. That's terrible. Exactly. Thank you. Watch this S&P 500. It's Friday Junior, baby. We only got 30 minutes, man. 24. Time has been yielded. That's it. I said it earlier. I think I'm done with my plays for the day. I did good. I don't care. So fuck out of here, man. We learned. I'm more grateful that we learned and we're able to adapt to a day like today. But once again, the market's not getting any better. And again, I think people are freaking out on factors that are outside of the data, outside of their control, and maybe even outside of reality. But either way, we're going to have to see. And tomorrow, okay, let me tell you right now, tomorrow's going to be absolute bullshit. I thought we would be higher because tomorrow we are going to go down at some point tomorrow. Do you know that, right? Do you guys not know what's going to happen tomorrow? Oh, I forgot. I told you in the morning if you were here. So shout out all my morning people. VIX is at 25.8. Just bad enough to literally just bad enough to be bad, bro, by 0.18. Just enough to be like, yeah, you fuckers. It's just not good enough. A little more uncertainty. Yeah. You got the University of Michigan consumer sentiment. In other words, a bunch of liberals are going to say inflation is skyrocketing and the market's going to dump. Are you not aware of this? Because that's what's happened for 2 months. And then I'm going to yell at everybody and be like, no, it's a biased survey. No, they even survey by political party. Look, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to do it all, and then, yeah. But they are, so I don't know. Tomorrow, Bloomberg was already hyping it up this morning. They're like, yeah, consumer sentiment is going to be more important than CPI, PPI, and non-farms. Shut the fuck up. No, it's not. It's not. At one point, the consumer sentiment gave you more reliable information, not anymore. I think tomorrow, the Michigan consumer sentiment, cut out the Republicans, cut out the Democrats. The only number that matters on the Michigan is the independents. That's what I believe about it. But either way, you are going to get a reaction tomorrow. Everyone's going to, that consumer sentiment's going to rock it up. And then everyone's going to be like, see, although the CPI went down, the PPI and the jobs were great. That's what it was. The survey of people. Fucking Family Feud. So after making us believe a manipulated Bureau of Labor Statistics for 4 years, you now want me to trade my money on Family Feud. Is that what you're telling me? That's because that's what is going to happen tomorrow. So literally, the survey says, ding! Oh, wow. You asked a bunch of liberals what they thought about inflation. You asked a bunch of Republicans what they thought about inflation. Wow, who would have thought the numbers would be wildly different and not near reality? Wow. But yeah, you're going down. So otherwise, though, I thought we'd have a little more cushion. But now 5,500, bro. Same levels. I said this, whether you guys are here or not. I was saying it all day. 5519. That's literally where you just flushed from. That was the first level. Then 5509 and then 5507. We overshot a little bit, but if we break that, it's 5,500 and then 5,000 or 5450, which is terrible. And then look at Apple, bro, at 200. Jeez, bro. I can't remember this. Every time I look at Apple, it's down 5, 3, 4. I have not seen Apple move like this since like 2018 probably. Even 2022 wasn't even that bad, bro. Yeah, it looks like this. Again, 20 more minutes. You're bouncing. I mean, I don't even know. This level is just weird. Yeah, 5510. But yeah, 5519, that'll be a support or resistance, whether you see it or not. You know, go back in the day. That one held up pretty good. But other than that, 5507, 5509, the low of the day, then 55, and then 54, 50. Oh, man. Senators introduce outbound investment bill to counter China. Holding 4,500 shares of the Apple. Dude, so you're just really rich? So, Mello, let me refer your $4 million house. Let me refer it so we could get the commission, okay? And if you listen, if I get the referral, if I could get someone to give me the commission, hear me out. Oh, you said the budget's $5 million, so you wanted me to know you're 20% richer. I got it. So here's the deal. Get us the deal. If we take your commission, it's not going to cost you anything. I think it'll be enough for me to give you a car. So I don't know, but email me. I don't know if I could do this. But I have a bunch of extra cars I need to get rid of that maybe you might like. And you gave me a dope spa recommendation. So I could give you a car you could give to your girl, and then you get your house. And if you want off markets, you should probably dabble with some of those, Mr. Baller. I'll have some for you. So email me. But good. But either way, Apple is terrible right now. Still up a lot. You want to work for a car? I mean, the commission would pay for the car. That's just all it is. It's a win-win for both parties. Bring me a $5 million deal that I could get a commission on, I'll give you a car. Why not? That's it. I have a bunch of random-ass Teslas, too. Tesla warns Trump admin is exposed. It is exposed to retaliatory tariffs. What? Financial Times? They're saying that Tesla is already told Trump that they are exposed to tariffs. Reciprocals. What? Oh. The contract's already up. Don't fall for it. You're not. You might get like a news move, but the contract's already made that little 3%. So yeah, you'll lose on the slippage. If it flushes though, you'll miss it. Look at Apple again. Did he not say thank you? Probably not. It's all you have to do. Good. That sucks though, man. Big tech didn't hold up today. You needed that shit. Because again, that was the only difference in the last 2 weeks. Anytime you've had big tech rally, if it holds, you do good. If not, you're dead. The car market is shit now. It's still like surprisingly expensive for some cars, but it's good. The car market shouldn't be crazy, bro. I was buying cars and selling them for more money. That's insanity. You know how much we fucked a generation? You know how many fucking 17-year-olds that are now like 20 and you taught them to go buy a car, roll over a fuck ton of debt at the highest interest rate possible, and they thought their fucking F-150 was going to go up in value after a year. You don't believe me? Go on Reddit. So yeah, it's fucked up, but I'm glad it's coming back to normal, but I hope people can adjust to it. Because it's, like, again, it was really, really wacky. Cars were a weird thing, bro. But, again, like, some people benefited, some didn't. But, yeah, it was a weird time, bro. Your father from Egypt called asking what's going on in the stock market. Is it affecting the market? I think that's just how our parents are. Like my mom always asking, but we affect the world, but there's nothing going on directly that would affect Egypt right now. unless it's the negotiations of the, what's it called? The Gaza thing. And then, there's one more with Egypt. I just blanked. No, there's the Gaza thing, and they had one more the thing he said today with the Alien Removal Act or whatever. Law, that could lead to the banning of enemy countries or deporting. So people in the Middle East were talking about that. Yeah, the Muslim ban. I think that's a crude way to say it, but because everybody misinterpreted that years ago, or they kind of used it as a media thing, but that's what it would lead to if he wanted to. But yeah, that's what it was. But nothing directly. Oh. You got all these V8s thinking electric was about to take over. No, man. I was telling y'all how whack electric was, and people were getting so mad at me. But yeah, man, I don't know. You don't remember that? I do. Dog, people were getting so mad at me. I was like, you guys, electric's whack. Oh, dude, people were getting, because that was the hype, bro. You had $2 trillion government money behind it. You had, dude, they were pushing EV heavy, bro. And I was trying to tell someone, even the young guys, bro, would get mad at me. They wouldn't even listen to me. They would literally turn off the channel, unsubscribe, and go home. They would, fuck this guy. Just because I was like, hey, guys, you're buying an iPad as your first car. Don't do it. This is not a good idea. These are all terror. I was like, you guys know you can't drive anywhere with a fucking battery. Like, you can, but you can't. Charge it at home. I know, you guys. Y'all don't fucking. All right, man. Good luck. Hybrid is the way. Always the way. Everyone loves a fucking Prius. Everything else, that's all you guys. That's all you, man. Cool cars. Good for the city. EV is good for the city. But everywhere else, man, yeah, that's all you. They did that even with the Dodge Demon. You remember that? They're like last edition V8 Dodge Demon. And then they sold these at like $150. And they're like, just kidding. And then they're launching another one. It was crazy, bro. These car companies are wild. I just want Mercedes to bring out the V8. You guys don't realize that Mercedes used to throw a V8 in everything. I don't know how these EU motherfuckers became what they are today. Because, bro, every single Benz back in the day had a V8. Are you kidding me? Bro, they were throwing V8s everywhere. Everywhere. And now they were like, no, let's get rid of the best engine in the world. I'm like, you idiots, bro. Dude, yeah, Benz V8 is great. That's a great engine. I'm a big fan. Any year, dude, even a 2000, you would be surprised, bro. Those are great, great engines, bro. They were great cars all around. But, yeah, I don't know why. They were like, we need to eliminate them. Fucking idiots. Well, 10-minute rigged in 5 seconds. Get ready. All right, man. 10-minute rigged at the low is terrible. So you didn't get too much, man. You know, this is just all momentum like today. Again, less headlines for sure, but yeah, Secretary, no tax on tips, overtime. I think that's old. I think that's a reiteration. He even said no tax on people. That's why we had that talk on no taxes below 150K. Where's my thing? Yeah, everything pinned, just like yesterday. The macro didn't give you a move, but you did get bonds, honestly. So that is something I could honestly say you're walking away from different than yesterday. the bond yields are lower. Do you guys understand? So yesterday with CPI, even though we went down, the bond yields went up. So now you have stocks down, yields down. At least that is a little bit more indicative of, again, money going to bonds that could be leaving the S&P 500. You know, they may not necessarily be buying the NASDAQ. That's why it's down too. But that is a big difference from yesterday, because yesterday was way more confusing with yields up, even with good inflation data. So you have good inflation data today, markets going down. You could blame that on inflation data, but it's both that and the fear. I'm mad we missed the TLT play. I looked at them, but I was like, oh, they already went up. I think they were up like 30% a couple hours ago, but yeah, that's it. But wrap it up. You got 9 minutes. You're going into the low. You might get a couple of fireworks here. You just had some Tesla headlines. Oh. Every expiration is large, but yeah, March 14th should be decent. I don't know the amount, but lately there's just been a lot of hedging, rehedging, rolling over. It's like a different type of hedging, not like out of the money. What is this? Compass in talks for brokerage? Yo, check Compass Real Estate. COMP. Oh, I got some. Compass, buyout, Berkshire. Yo, Compass in talks to buy Warren Buffett's real estate unit. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a little different. Check Berkshire, but they're moving on that. Comp. They had a pop and drop. No. They're going to buy something from Berkshire. That's coming out now, though. End of the day. What did I grabbed only a couple there. I got them at 10. Oh, that was a bad fill. They're already up, but I don't think those are going to hit, honestly. It's a cheap stock. I think we're early as fuck on it. I just saw this one right on my wire right now. That's from Wall Street Journal. It's not anywhere else right now. Yeah. So you're early on it, but it's a small price, and then they're buying from Berkshire. That's the weird part about it. So Compass advanced talks to acquire Buffett's real estate brokerage business. A deal could come soon if talks don't hit any last-minute snags. It was the biggest brokerage in volume by 2023, while home services was the fourth biggest. All right, we'll see. I got a couple of them, but I don't know if that'll hit or not unless people hype that up. Consumer sentiment is... Oh, they got me. Was I too fast? My bad. Yeah, you too. My bad, guys. My bad. All right, we'll see. Maybe we get lucky. ZBH on the high. NOC again, too. That one had a pop earlier. Again, final five right now. Yeah, they clapped me for a little bit. Oh, yeah, Ulta earnings, too. Figure that out if you're going to play it. No news on Monster. A lot of people ask me that. It did that the other day, but it can. It could just do that. Like where you get Bitcoin up or down and it does the opposite. And then KDP, why is this going up? They were down earlier. All right, man. Wrap up your plays. 5 minutes left. Honestly, final five. Kind of chill. Tesla, Meta, Ulta earnings. Ulta. I think Ulta is today after the bell. SPY, I think it's technically in a correction. And then, yeah, the Compass, they're moving up, but the play sucked. They're just not, it's a cheap stock. Usually the cheap plays on the cheap stocks. That's it. I thought they were getting bought out. Yeah, Compass in talks for Buffett's Home Services of America. ZBH. Oh, Elf could be a great sympathy. Yeah. Well, wrap it up, Chad. I'm going to get loud here in a little bit. The market, I can't believe tomorrow's already Friday. So wrap up your plays, too, and make sure you are mindful of when they expire, because they're going to expire tomorrow. I know. So good. Oh, you have those DGs. I'm going to sell the last one. It's up 50. Let's just reposition in the morning. Call it a day. All right. That was a good play from the morning. Get rid of that one. Because, again, it expires tomorrow. The only long term is physical gold. I disagree with you, but I'll take it. Did you put $10 so your message showed up gold? Be honest. Be honest with me. Because that was cool. I liked it. I'm going to heart it. What time do I sleep? Like 9? I don't know. Daylight savings been fucking me up, bro. That's why I'm tired. I'll be waking up in the morning and I'm like, I turn in. I'm fucking Joe Biden, dude. All right. Rapiruni. Again, Ulta, I don't know. I think they're pricing in 9. XYF. One Ulta. Good luck. I like Ulta a lot. I just don't know where the premiums. And it's moved a lot. Maybe we do some shares after hours. Lutnick, we don't want to buy 60% of our aluminum from Canada. Hot dog. ZBH. Comp is still holding up, so we'll see. I'm going to hold those, I guess, in it tomorrow. They're small. But I don't know if they'll have juice. One minute! Go, 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 go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, you've made it through another week. It's not over yet. You still get Friday. Well, make up your mind. What are you going to do? You're going to wake up to who knows what. Will the market react? You get liberal consumer sentiment tomorrow. How are you going to take it? You got 15 seconds. Wrap up your plays. Finalize them all. Bring them home. But if you're going to make a move, you got to decide now, baby. 10. Actually, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding 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 ding. Horna, let's go. Oh, Chatadonia. Are you kidding me? We did it, we made it, baby. 7 hours.
Whole time was thanking the man.
Come on, I don't care if you just got here or not. I need a good game in the chat. You didn't get banned. Are you kidding me? You made it here, bro. So let's go. Did you learn? I learned today. I learned from yesterday. You get to learn in real time. And you were part of the community. You survived. You survived the market. You got a long term. You survived Yash. You survived the tariffs. You survived Joe Biden. You survived no uncertainty and uncertainty. Stop it. Good game, baby. For real, bro. I appreciate y'all. Y'all held it down. Y'all was really out there, baby. Thank you, my friends. Amen. God bless America. Shout out to Best. I see you too, Twitch. Amen. We had a lot of new members today. Welcome, baby. Welcome. Stay alive in the market and in the chat. Oh, yeah. Amen.
that everyone got like opinions and thoughts, but they don't mean a lot.
Good game.
I can show you the top, every bottom I pop, both the key and the lock. Don't believe me, just watch. Use my freedom a lot.
I need me to rock. You won't see me a lot. Monday through Friday, you need me. Let's talk. Oh, it's a good song too. All right, well, I'm gonna wait for Ulta. Other than that, though, I love you. Baby. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Shout out the real ones, bro.
Treat this like my life.
Shout out to people who enjoy it. All my people not doing anything they don't enjoy. And you know you love it too. And you find a way to not let the things you love get ruined. Yeah, have discipline, baby. What up?
Anything could work. Could happen slow or fast. Smoking on that hope. I'm gonna need an ounce of that.
Our back was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back.
Treat this like my first. Treat this like my last.
Stop it.
Anything could work.
Stop it.
Smoking on that hope, I'm gonna need an ounce of that. Our back was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back. Shout out to my rhymes.
They help me do it right.
The Lord control the fire, but you can roll the dice. I care more about the ownership, I don't care about the price. You think I was a loner, I just don't really waste time. Nah. Comment, I commit. Take some notes and grab a pen. Money don't make you a man. Lose some friends, think you the man. People love to play pretend, love to play the middleman, love to say that they your friend, but where they at when it's the end? I know everything I do would never be enough, but that ain't stopped me from developing and always showing up. They always love to say what's up before they ask me for some stuff, but I built this shit on love and I ain't never expected none. There's a lot of things I should be showing off. Avant-garde, this a war. You should see my battle scars. Trying to be the richest man of Babylon. Tag along. Hope you say that 10% and bought a home. Gone.
Wow. What is this? Pershing Square Ackman. We decided to sell a portion of our UMG today, and then Tesla told USTR U.S. exporters are exposed to disproportionate impacts when other countries retaliate against U.S. trade policy. Oh, I didn't think about that. That means every country could just target Tesla. Yeah. I mean, they did want to play, but yeah, you can technically do that if you really think about it. So that's where that one report came from. But Chatadonia, how you feeling, baby? We did it. Oh man. So Chad, I think that's it, bro. Let me play you another song, but that's it. SoftBank OpenAI to run AI agents at former Sharp LCD plant. I don't even know what that means. But that's it, bro. You guys, I'll tell you later. Read the books. You know what to do. But, oh, there's Ulti. There she is. Okay, I have it. EPS was 846. Docu on the low. I only have their comp. Oh no, revenue. What? Yo, they beat on revenue by 0.02, 349 versus 347. Net was 393. I don't know where they're supposed to be at. EPS 846 versus 713. So they killed it. I don't want to read through all of it, but good for now. Top and bottom line beat. I don't know about guidance. It'll come out here in a second. Now it's fourth quarter. I just got to go through it all. Boom. Gross profit margin was 38.2. Estimate was 37.2. So that's great. Operating income 14.8. Oh yeah, they did great on margin. 14.2 versus or no. 12. That was a reverse. They missed on operating margin. No. Oh, see, I'm reading in the non-easy numbers. They killed it. 14.8 versus 12.7 expected. I don't know what their guidance, full year 11.5 to 11.6, and then EPS 22 to 25. So their full year guide was 11.68. So their full year guide is a little lower, and then, yeah, just lower guidance. And then EPS 23.52. They just guided for what? 22.50 to 22.90. So no, they lowered guidance. They beat. TTD is at 54. This is a huge dip. If I pull up the chart and this shit is still up 1,000%, I'm gonna slap you. But I do like the company. I like what they do with Netflix. Yeah. So technically it still is up 1,000%. It has came back to 2020 levels, but I won't go throwback. I'll tell me at 20. Otherwise, I need to build up my cash. I'm in my saving season. I can't go out and buy stocks right now. Yeah, $20. You give me some tea. It's a good company, but yeah, I'm still not I'm cheap, bro. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap guy. I like quality. Unless it's good. Unless it's like NVIDIA. You know what I'm saying? You give me the right thing at the right price. But I am in no rush. Here we got stack, bro. Stock it up. But if you have cash, you can shop. See, that's it. Not everyone's in the same spot, but is PHILO done? Yeah, I mean, it's been like a couple hours since PHILO, but yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go to the gym. I could go in and I do back biceps, I think, today. Because I started the week like that. Because I did legs yesterday. I could still go, or I could rest, but then I usually rest Friday. But I need to chill, bro. I'm going to chill. I'm not going to work out till next week now. Because last week, I did it all the way up till Friday. And then I went to fucking Miami, bro. And then I came back, and then they changed the clock. Stupid people. Yeah, so I need to chill, bro. I need to chill. I'm hungry. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here, and thank you for listening. Like not just like hearing me, but like actually like interacting in the appropriate way. It means a lot. So thank you. My friend. And if you don't, I'll ban you. Okay? Airbus wraps up Verticon. Wow, I didn't know that. They have Verticon. But yeah, Ulta, they beat this quarter, guided down by a little bit. But that's it, man. That's it. That's all we got. Did I go to Wynwood? I saw Wynwood, but like I didn't stay in Wynwood. They told me I'll get shot in Wynwood at nighttime. They actually said don't go to Wynwood at night. I said, okay, I guess, fair enough. But yeah, I got to see it. That was fun. Dollar General was in the morning.
Some people don't even have dreams, you know what I'm saying? But if you blessed enough to have a dream, chase it, bro.
Amen.
I had a dream like Martin, then I heard a couple of stories. Never met my heroes, never had one. Never wanted things I never had, son. I got it, then I grabbed them. Looking back, these bitches Southeast sad them. Good more, don't ignore your sword for the war. Armor's no good if you leave that shit at home. I don't care if that match up with the drum. I ain't young, I ain't care about looking dumb. Out my way, we could talk when I'm done. Does it look like I'm finished? Even if I was, dog, I do my own dishes. Why the fuck you in my business? I ain't tryna be a menace. Need a couple minutes with your talking and your bitching. Just show me that you don't get it, look. Now I wasted your time trying to reprimand. Explain the basic shit so you could understand. I ain't being mean the way I teach. The big leagues ain't throwing underhand. I'm not the bad guy, I'm the best coach that you ever had. Something like LaMelo's dad. Mama was an immigrant, $5 an hour working with Brillo pads. We got some things we shouldn't have, so I can feel down, but I don't ever think I'm really sad. Life a miracle, but I won't give you one. But I could teach you shit, and you'll walk away with dividends. Wish you'll bought more, and then you'll wish you did it young. You missed the first harvest, but tell me about the second one. Trying to build while looking at the clouds. I'm looking at my hand, and I'm looking at the ground. Peter walked on water, but fell. When he looked around, I heard that story all my life. I think I start to get it now. Slow in the fast lane, answers in my last name. They really didn't listen, that's a damn shame. But that don't mean my plans changed. Maybe just the landscape did what I said without a handshake. 3,004 an ounce, that sound like a fair rate. Word is gold, they only kept theirs too late. So I'm out with your new face. A snake can move a few ways, and life a bitch that lie about how the fruit tastes. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Chad is literally a bus in the fast lane. You could go around us. That's fine.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
2020.
You could go around, dog. You could go around. You could go around. You could go around. Oh, I know, baby. So here's you, dude. Bro, I love Jack Reacher. I really do. You guys should already know this about me. I've already told you how much Jack Reacher. I love it. All of them. Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher. The other big buff white dude, Jack Reacher. I love them. All of them. Is he short? Is he short? Because me and my girlfriend, Tom Cruise is short, but the other guy's not. So I'm going to tell you the most delusional thing that I did. But I don't know if this is like a guy thing. I could only imagine what girls do. Like, I could only imagine what goes through girls' heads when they see other girls, you know? Because I'm going to tell you what happened the other day. I'm watching Jack Reacher with my girl, right? Yeah, Alan Richards, the big dude, right? Yeah, he's huge, bro. So let me show you a picture of this guy. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro. I think it was this scene, bro. One of the look at this guy. Ready? You see this? I'm about to tell you how fucking delusional I am. Because I'm watching this shit with my girl and I'm like looking at him. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, baby. I'm pretty sure I'm this big. And I was like, I don't know. I think he's short. And I said, even if he's not, I was like, nah, I'm this. And I'm trying to I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't try to take him because Jack Reacher, bro, he goes for the fucking ligaments, bro. He don't play around. I don't do that. I know that. But nah, bro. I got them. I'm comparing my shoulders. And I'm low key. I'm nah, I think I size up, bro. I think I size up. And I'm trying to and my girl's kind of she could kind of agree, but then she's like, you fucking are batshit. But then I'm nah, because I'm hold on. And then he turns, and then there's a certain angle. I'm like, dog, I'm bigger than him. I'm bigger than Jack Reacher, bro. Fuck that. I'm not. Nah. See, that's what I've been telling my girl. And she agrees in some aspects, but then he's 6'3". But that's what I'm saying. I'm bigger than Jack Reacher, bro. Fuck this dude. I'm sorry. I love him, though. I love him. But, nah. For real, though. And that's it. I had this whole talk just like this with my girl. And I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm bigger than this dude. You're kidding me. Look at that. Nah, for real. Yeah, Josh Reacher, whatever you want, baby. But nah, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm flexing right now. Once my six-pack ain't there yet, but I'm getting there. Yeah, but nah, my shoulders, the arms, I'm going to the gym now after this. Fuck that. Fuck a rest day. I don't need a rest. I need protein. On that note, man. On that note, I hope you have a great day. You take a day off, man. Take a day off. Okay, do it for the Penguins. All right, it's easy though. Tomorrow, don't worry. You're not gonna miss much. You're not going to miss much. Tomorrow is just liberal assault on expectations. That's it. So, Chad, God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for going with the flow. You know, you didn't get banned, not reprimanded. No one got a speeding ticket. Are you kidding me? God bless you, baby. And you're all going to get a home. Please put it in your mind. It's not about when. It's not about how. All these, don't ask me the question. Just know, simply, yes or no. Will you own a home one day? Yes, you will. That's it. Put that in your mind. Keep it in your mind. Reflect on it. It's the truth. Is it possible? It is. It is possible. I know many people. My parents barely spoke English, dog. You know what I'm saying? I met someone the other day, got a house, who barely spoke English. Yes, there's no excuse. It's not even about excuses. It's about possibilities. And it is possible. I just answer the easy questions. Don't give me the, well, what about this and the economy and the fuck all that. Simple. Is it possible? It is. Just put it in your head. That's it. That's all we need. Amen, baby. Go. Be blessed. That's it. So, Chattadonia, God bless you. God bless America. Don't forget the reality. You wouldn't be here if people did not serve and give up their lives for this freedom you have. For this freedom you have to avoid common sense and try to resort to defending the law or liberty when I'm just telling you, have common sense. But you could argue, you could fight, you could get high, you could be a dumbass, you could be a smarty, you could help people, you could hurt people, whatever it is. The veterans of the United States of America have died for you to do all of this. So don't ever forget that. And veterans, thank you. And if anyone's going to get a home, I am talking to you. So if I give you special shout-outs, veterans, that means you should also, I'm singling you out. You better get you that crib too, okay? So thank you, veterans, and God bless all of you, man. You guys have a wonderful day. Go read the books, Richest Man in Babylon, Proverbs, New Living Translation, and The Strangest Secret in the World. And don't forget why we're here. Why we keep going, why that faith, hope, and love ain't ever going out of style, and why, my friends, change has a rhythm. Any change that does not result with permanence is trying to throw you off your rhythm. Yes, so let's go. Change is good. You desire it for a reason, so do it the right way, baby. Why, baby, why? Finger to the sky, baby. To God be the glory, and through the grace of God alone. Amen. Amen. Oh, Chad, enjoy it. I'm going to the gym. Fuck this. I got to whoop Jack Reacher's ass one day. Even if I never get the opportunity, I got to be ready. So I love you. Have a wonderful day. And peace. I take you. Come here. Put him up. I'll fuck you. I take you, Jack Reacher. What's his name? You know, back in Pennsylvania, you say you should call me the Scranton Slammer. I'll show you. I'll probably see the Scranton right hook. Yeah, bull right there. Bull Scranton uppercut. Yeah, I taught Hunter how to fight. I said, Hunter, one day, I said, listen, boy, come here, boy. I said, Hunter, come here. I looked him in the eyes. I grabbed him by his head. I sniffed it, and then I looked him in the eyes, and I told him, I said, one day you're going to try to buy blow, and it's rough in these streets, Hunter. You got to learn to stick up for yourself. That blow dealer is going to try to sell you stucco. You got to learn to fight back. Don't let him do that. So I taught him both straight and uppercut. That's how you do it where I'm from. Yeah, no, seriously, I mean it. That's how you do it. You got the uppercut. You don't hit him with it. You hit him with a little confused. I told him, no, looky here. Oh, what's my left hand doing here? Boom, uppercut. I gets him every time. I don't know if he could fight. I don't know. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't even think you could play golf. Why would I think you could fight? I don't think you had any impact on Hunter's life either. I don't think you were involved. You were the youngest senator, but I think you neglected your child. I know, Elon does it too. Elon does it too. I know. Either way. All I'm saying, I'd win in a fight. I'd beat them both up. I think I could take Elon. He's a good guy, high IQ, but I'd fuck him up. All I know is Mark Zuckerberg lives in the foothills of creepy, and he's been training. Exactly. I reclaim my time. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.